Hi, this is Ryan Neal from the USA offices of Neal's Saddlery and Harness, Cowboy Sewing Machines, and High-Tech Sewing Machines. And today we're going to be doing a demonstrational video on our model 71008 computerized programmable sewing machine. The 71008 has a very large hook in it. It utilizes a very large needle system, the 794 needle system. It can handle thread anywhere from a 138 all the way up to a 346. And this is a very large, heavy-duty programmable sewing machine designed for sewing a multitude of different types of materials, including nylon webbing as well as rope. And today we're going to be sewing with a sample of very heavy-duty nylon or polypropylene rope. And this rope's approximately 15 millimeters thick. So to give you a rough idea about what the machine's capable of doing, I'm going to go ahead and start and show you guys how to operate this machine and how to utilize the different functions on it as well. So without any further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. So the first thing that we have to do is turn the machine on, and then you'll see what will happen is the electronic control panel will activate, and it pulls up the last stitch that it was programmed to do. From there, we're going to confirm that we're going to accept this particular stitch. So in order to do that, we just have to press this large button right here. And so what will happen is the machine will open up so that you could, in theory, place your particular rope sample into the machine. And so from there, all we're going to do is position the rope sample into the machine, making sure that you have it pressed down very tightly against the bed of the sewing machine. From there, we're going to initiate the clamp mechanism, and that's done by pressing the pedal on the far left-hand side. And what that does is it initiates the two side clamps that hold the rope, and these two clamps hold the rope very tightly. In addition to that, we also have a top clamping mechanism which holds the rope down as the machine is sewing. It stops the rope from popping out of the side clamp mechanism. So in order to initiate that, we simply press down on the pedal on the right-hand side, and that drops the rope clamp mechanism down for the top, which holds it from popping out from between the two side pieces, the two side clamps. And then from there, we're ready to initiate the sewing sequence, and that's done by pressing the middle pedal here on the pedal assembly down underneath the sewing machine. So I'm going to go ahead and press that pedal, and the sewing machine begins to sew the pattern. Now we have this machine set up to sew with a size 277 thread, and we're using probably, I believe, to be a size 26 needle. Okay, so now once the machine is finished running through the pre-programmed pattern, then it automatically opens up the side clamps and it opens up the top clamps, so now you can extract the piece from the work. And so what we're going to do is lift it up out of the clamping mechanism for the machine. We're going to pull it towards us, and then we're going to go ahead and just snip the threads off on both the top and bottom sides. And I'll see if I can get this sent over to the camera here so you can get a better look at the stitch pattern on this particular machine, or on this particular rope clamp, or on this particular piece of rope. So what you can see is the stitching is very even on the top side, and then if we flip it over on the back side, you can see that the stitching is also very even on the back side. So that's one of the hallmark features of this machine, is its ability to pull up a very tight stitch on the back side of the material. And again, this rope is relatively dense, it's relatively heavy rope, and you can see that the machine did a very good job with sewing both the top side and the bottom side of the work. You can see that the stitching is pulled up very evenly. So this again is a demonstrational video on our model 71008 heavy-duty programmable, computerized programmable sewing machine. And my name is Ryan Neal from the USA offices of Neal's Saddlery and Harness, Cowboy Sewing Machines, and High-Tech Sewing Machines. If you have any additional questions about this machine, please feel free to contact me directly at area code 330-692-1418, and I do thank you for your time today.